Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody. Today we will discuss regenerative agriculture, organic farming or natural farming. I am Dr. Sajjad Khan, your host, and you are watching Modern Agriculture Info. What is regenerative agriculture? Basically, it is a system of farming principles and practices that increase biodiversity, enrich soils, improve watersheds, and enhance ecosystem services. Regenerative agriculture aims to capture carbon in soil and above ground biomass, reserving current global trends of atmospheric accumulation. There are many practices involved in the organic agriculture or regenerative agriculture. We also call it sustainable agriculture. The first one is no-till farming and pasture cropping. To avoid the heavy tillage implements, then organic annual cropping, they are prepared in these practices to conserve some some moisture for next crop and the crop residue in the soil. Composting, compost tea, biochar and therapeuta. Holistically managed grazing, that is control grazing, sequential or managed grazing, animal integration. There should be a farm service which have animal, trees, crops, so it have a perfect ecosystem which benefit each other. Then the ecological aquaculture, perennial crops, silvopasture and agroforestry. The most important thing, agroforestry. They are prepared. Now regenerative agriculture principles. Basically there are four principles. The first one is progressively improve whole agroecosystem, that is soil, water and biodiversity. Then create context a specific design and make holistic decision that express the essence of each form. It is basically an integrative approach. Ensure and develop just and reciprocal relationship among all stakeholders. This is, you may say, a value chain, and continually grow and evolve individual forms and communities to express their innate potential. These are the basics and more critical steps as compared to the conventional farming. Then we come to the regenerative organic agriculture. This is basically the shifting from a degenerative industrial agriculture system. They are destroying our farms, soils, even the health and especially the biodiversity. In the current scenario, climatic change, a huge problem globally. To avoid these things are to make our soil better and produce more and save food. Organic agriculture or regenerative agriculture is the cry of the day. There are some other benefits or practices on which it focus. The first one is, this approach is organic farming, biodynamic agriculture, biological farming, natural farming, and the shared criteria for the success is environmentally sound. This is the most important point. They are sound environmentally, economically viable and socially acceptable. Where this practice evolved, the Pukuka, a Japanese farmer, he started this from one-star evolution in his book 1975, and it became popular worldwide, and now it is in practice in many countries. This picture shows the corn on the drought land. This is the conventional, and this is the organic corn, where the organic soil amendment has been done, and this study is conducted in the rural institutes. Now, keeping the climatic change in mind, the regenerative agriculture can reverse climatic change. It is an assumption, and it also has some possibilities. How? Means that we could reduce the temperature to pre-industrial level, that is 1750s, and avoid 2-degree warming. Need to reduce carbon dioxide emission by 122 ppm. Currently, if you see the data from 2000 to 2014, this is the carbon dioxide emission in ppm. In 2012 it was 393, and currently it is 398 and somewhere 400 ppm or above. Now we come to the organic farming. This is a farming system which avoids or largely excludes the use of synthetic inputs like fertilizer, pesticides, hormones, feed additive, etc., and to the maximum extent feasible rely upon crop rotation, crop residues, animal manure, off-farm organic waste, mineral grade rocks, and biological system of nutrient mobilization. Basically, in organic farming, we utilize the available input at the farm like farm waste, animal manure, and compost, crop residues to manage the soil health and produce maximum from a piece of land with a safe health effects. And currently we see that most of the disease, human disease, they are related with the food. So organic farming, beside the food production, it produces a healthy food. Now this chart describes the various types of organic manures. They may be or the practices involved. The manure includes vermicompost manures, farmyard manure, poultry manure, biofertilizer, and the practices include crop rotation, biological management, animal husbandry, etc. Now, in the current scenario, there is a pressure to produce more food, but beside the maximum production, a focus on the quality of the food and safe food production is a key to healthy human life. The key characteristics in the organic farming: protecting the long-term fertility. Long-term, it is basically a type of sustainable agriculture. Providing crop nutrient indirectly using relatively insoluble nutrients, and nitrogen self-sufficiency. We mainly prepare legumes, farmyard manures, and other practices which increase the soil fertility in the form of NPK. The extensive management of the livestock is also a component of organic farming, and we prefer to include the livestock in our farm. Thank you. This was all about the organic agriculture, natural farming, and regenerative agriculture. In the next future, we will bring more videos on these topics and will explain it more. Thank you so much. You are watching Modern Agriculture Info, and I'm your host, Dr. Sajjad. For further, you may contact, this is our email address, and hopefully we will answer you. Thank you.